Hello guys. So in this video I'm going to explain about the graphical representation of polynomials. So in this first you consider the linear polynomial. Consider the linear polynomial. The graph of a linear polynomial is a straight line. What is the graph of a linear polynomial? It is a straight line. So if you consider y is equal to 2x plus 5, it is a linear polynomial. So if you want to find out the 0, so you have to make it as 2x plus 5 is equal to 0, 2x is equal to minus 5 and x is equal to minus 5 by 2. So it is the 0 of the polynomial. That means if you draw the graph of y is equal to 2x plus 5, it intersects the x-axis at minus 5 by 2 comma 0. This point that means that is equal to minus 2.5 comma 0 it will intersect. Minus 2.5 comma 0 it will intersect. See, consider the three linear polynomials. If you consider the three linear polynomials, x is equal to y is equal to 2x plus 5, then you have to consider the x values like that minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, and then the respective values you have to find out. So y is equal to, you will get minus 4 plus 5 is minus 1, and then x comma y coordinate is minus 2 comma 1. So like that you have to identify the points. Then next another equation I am taking y is equal to 2x. In y is equal to 2x also x values you have to consider as minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2 randomly. And then their respective y values you will get minus 4, minus 2, 0, 1, 2 and 4. Then their points you got. And another equation I am considering y is equal to 2x minus 5. So three linear polynomials I am considering. Three linear polynomials I am considering. Their graphs, observe the graphs of those. Observe the graphs of that. Observe the graphs of those. So y is equal to 2x plus 5 is a line you are getting. So here point is you are getting x comma y point are minus 2 comma minus 1. So minus 2 comma minus 1 you have to plot this point. So minus 2 comma minus 1. So minus 2 on x-axis, negative x-axis, and y on y-axis, 1 on y-axis. So the point here you will get. Then another point is minus 1 comma 3. So minus 1 comma 3. This is the point. Next 0 comma 5, 0 comma 5. So if you draw a straight line, no need of plotting all the points. Whatever are the possible points we can plot. So we will get a straight line. This is equal to y is equal to x plus 5 is a straight line. Is a straight line. In the same way, y is equal to 2x by plotted by those points minus 2 comma minus 4, minus 2 comma minus 4 is here, and minus 1 comma minus 2 is here. Then 0 comma 0 it will passes through the origin. So the line is y is equal to 2x is a line which passes through the origin. Next y is equal to 2x minus 5. 2x minus 5 is a straight line. So here you are getting so the points by taking what you got 1 comma minus 3 and 2 comma minus 1. So by plotting those two points you will get a straight line. You'll get a straight line. So these are the three lines. These three lines are parallel to each other because whose in y is equal to mx plus c, m is called as the in y is equal to mx plus c, m is called its slope. Here observe the three conditions. So m value is 2 here in the three cases. So all the lines are parallel to each other. All the lines are parallel to each other. Okay. Next, coming to that, so what are the points you can observe this are the point of intersection of the line y is equal to 2x plus 5 with x-axis is minus 2.5 comma 0, minus 2.5 comma 0. And next the line y is equal to 2x is passing through the origin, and y is equal to 2x minus 5 is a line with the x-axis is a 5 by 2 comma 0. It will intersect at 5 by 2 comma 0. Okay, so these are the points. So what you can finally conclude, so y is equal to ax plus b, where a is not equal to 0 is a line, so which is exactly has only 1 0. It has only 1 0, only 1 0, because these are the zeros I said already, 1 0. How can you identify the 0? The x coordinate of the point of intersection of graph of y is equal to x plus b with x axis is called its 0. So wherever it intersects the x axis, that point is called as its 0 of the polynomial, 0 of the linear equation. Okay, next coming to the graphs of quadratic polynomials. Quadratic polynomial. So first I am considering the quadratic polynomial as y is equal to x square plus x minus 2. Y is equal to x square plus x minus 2. So you have to find out the zeros of this first. If you find the zeros, then we can identify the x values. What x values you have to consider, you know. So by splitting the middle term, you have to get, so 2a minus 2x square. For minus 2x square, the factors are 2 ones are. So which plus 1 you have to get it here. So plus 2 minus 1 you have to take. So plus 2x and minus 1x. By adding it, you will get plus 1x. So here, so x square plus x can be replaced by 2x minus x minus 2 you will write. Minus 2 you will write. Then x common, x plus 2 minus 1 common, x plus 2. So x plus 2 into x minus 1 is equal to 0. So the x values are minus 2 comma 1. Already splitting the middle term, you know this factorization method. Already in my previous videos also I explained in so many times, so many videos I explained the splitting the middle term or factorization. So you got the x values as minus 2 comma 1. Here minus 2 is the smallest 0 and 1 is the greatest 0 out of those two values. So you have to consider that the smaller 0 before number and the greater 0 after number. Smaller 0 before number and greater 0 after number. So what are those? The smaller 0 is minus 2, its before number is minus 3, and greater 0 is 1, its greater after number is 2. So x values you have to consider as minus 3 to plus 2. And then what terms it has the polynomial x square plus x minus 2. So x square you have to consider. So x square means square of x. So minus 3 becomes plus 9x square, and minus 2, if x is minus 2, x square is 4. If x is minus 1, x is 1. Like that you will get. And x values you have to write x values as it is, and minus 2 is a constant, so it is a fixed value. So minus 2 as it is you have to write. Then add these three together, x square plus x minus 2, add these three together, you will get the y values, and respective y values you plot on the graph. You will get a graph like this. So plot the points. What are those? Minus 3 comma 4. So minus 3 comma 4. Minus 3 on x-axis and 4 on y-axis. This is the point minus 3 comma 4. And minus 2 comma 0. Minus 2 comma 0. And minus 1 comma minus 2. Minus 1 comma minus 2. And then 0 comma minus 2. 0 comma minus 2 on y-axis. negative y-axis 1 comma 0, on x-axis positive x-axis 2 comma 4, 2 comma 4, 2 on x-axis and 4 on y-axis. So by plotting those points you will get a parabola. It is called as a parabola. So scale is compulsory, you have to write the scale. Write the scale. X-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit and y-axis also 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit we consider. So this is a parabola, U-shaped curve you will get. Okay. Next. If you want to observe, if you want to find out that what are the nature of graphs for ax square plus bx plus c, if y is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. So y is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. The graphs will be three cases. The first is like this. It has two zeros, two distinct zeros, and otherwise like this it will be. Here also two distinct zeros, but here a is less than 0. X square quotient is less than 0, and here is a is greater than 0. This is the first case. And second case you will get, so only 1 0. The parabola has only 1 0, either like this or like this. The parabola is intersecting the x-axis at only one point. Then it has only 1 0. This is a is less than 0 and this is a is greater than 0. And next, third case is the parabola do not intersect the x-axis. Do not intersect the x-axis. That means it has no real zeros. It has no real zeros. Here also this is a is less than 0 and here it is a is greater than 0. So in these three cases, it has no zeros, no zeros, no real zeros, and it has 1 0, 1 0, and it has two distinct zeros, two distinct zeros. Okay, based on this we can do the try this. We can do the try this. Try this in the textbook. The first question is, write the three quadratic polynomials which have two zeros each. Write the three quadratic polynomials which has three zeros each. So let us assume that x is equal to 1 and x is equal to minus 2. So these are the two zeros, x is equal to 1 and x is equal to minus 2. Then bring this side, x minus 1 is a factor and x plus 2 is a factor. And by multiplying x square minus x plus 2x minus 2 you will get. So x square plus x minus 2 you will get. X square plus x minus 2. This is a quadratic polynomial with two distinct zeros. Like that, one more example I will give. X is equal to 2 and x is equal to 3 you can take. Then take it as a factor. Bring this side to x minus 2 into x minus 3 is the factors of a polynomial. By multiplying this you will get x square minus 2x minus 3x plus 6 minus 2 into minus 3 is plus 6. By multiplying the binomial product you will get x square minus 5x plus 6. So this is another polynomial. So like that he asked to write the three polynomials. So that's why I am taking here one positive, one negative. Both zeros are positive, and in third case I am taking both zeros are negative. So x is equal to minus 2, x is equal to minus 3. X is equal to minus 3. Then we will get x plus 2 and x plus 3 are the factors. So that x square, x into x, x into 3, then 2 into x plus 2 into 3 becomes, this is the binomial product. So x square plus 5x plus 6 you will get the quadratic polynomial. And coming to the second question, write one quadratic polynomial which has 1 0. Which has 1 0. That means the second question answer. So 1 0 means you have to take both the zeros are equal zeros. X is equal to 3 and x is equal to 3. then x minus 3 into x minus 3 you will get. So x square minus 6x plus 9 you will get, plus 9, plus 9. So this is a quadratic polynomial which has only 1 0. Next, third question is, how will you verify that quadratic polynomial has 1 0? How will you verify a quadratic polynomial has 1 0? If it intersects the x-axis at only one point, then it has only 1 0. Suppose, for example, for this second question, we will draw the graph. It will intersect at only one point. Like this you will get for this question. Okay, so we can verify that it has only 1 0. And already I shown in the previous also. Next, fourth question, write the three quadratic polynomials that have no zeros. No zeros means b square minus 4ac becomes 0. So b square minus 4ac is less than 0. Then it has no real zeros. Actually this we will get later. What is this? Generally, how can you get this? So x square plus 9 is equal to 0. I am considering x square is equal to minus 9. As x is equal to root over minus 9, that is nothing but plus or minus 3i. I is an imaginary number. Minus root 1 is the value of I. Root minus 1 is the value of I. So here you will get root 9 into root minus 1. Root 9 into root minus 1. That's why root 9 value is plus or minus 3 and root minus 1 value is I. So plus or minus 3i you will get. So x square plus 9 is equal to 0. Has no zeros. Has no zeros. Like that, some more values if you want to, some more examples you want to discuss means we can discuss that. X square plus x plus 3. It is a polynomial, has no zeros. So simply one more example, x square plus 5x plus 7 is also has no zeros. Okay. Next, coming to that, graphical representation of cubic polynomial. Cubic polynomial is nothing but y is equal to x cube minus 4x. So how can you draw the graph of it? So here also you have to find out the zeros by taking x as common. So x square by minus 4. So x into x square minus 2 square you will get. That means x into x plus 2 into x minus 2. Because a square minus b square is a plus b into a minus b. So here x is equal to 0 you will get x plus 2 is equal to 0 or x minus 2 is equal to 0. So that x is equal to 0, x is equal to minus 2 and x is equal to plus 2 are the zeros of this polynomial. This polynomial x is equal to 0, x is equal to minus 2 and x is equal to plus 2. So how the graph will be? You have to find out the graph. The graph of the cubic polynomial is, so first you have to identify the points. By identifying the points, you will get x is minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2 we are taking, and x cube values becomes minus 8, minus 1, 0, 1, 8 and minus 4x values, and these three together added you will get a points, and by plotting those points you will get a graph. See here, the points are minus 2 comma 0, minus 2 comma 0 will be here, and then minus 1 comma 3, minus 1 comma 3, next 0 comma 0, 1 comma minus 3 and 2 comma 0. So the graph of this is n-shaped curve like this. It extended graph, we can extend. If the points will be plotted more, you will get the graph will be like this. And the scale is compulsory. Scale is on x-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit and y-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. Scale is also very important. Okay. Then all the best to you. And if you not subscribe, subscribe the channel. Thank you.